With Dragon Ball Super having to be rumored to return later on in July of 2019, many fans within the Dragon Ball community are beginning to beg the question, is Dragon Ball Super indeed going to be returning later on this year, having to follow the events of Dragon Ball Super Broly and the Dragon Ball Super Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc, in which is taking place currently right now in the Dragon Ball Super manga, as many websites are beginning to put out articles stating that indeed right now, at this current point in time, there is no further development for any episodes having to be produced for Dragon Ball Super. As of course, before we begin, if you are new to this channel and of course love Dragon Ball and anime, then don't forget to go on ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, and slap a like down below if you guys are excited to see Dragon Ball Super return, at least right now, as according to IGN, as according to News Weekly, as according to many articles out there. It looks like representatives from Toei Animation have shut down the rumors of Dragon Ball Super having to return for July of 2019, and we're going to be going through a few articles just to see exactly what these articles had to say. As of course, according to IGN, the headline reads, Toei shuts down another Dragon Ball Super rumor. As it continues, Toei responds after YouTubers claim Dragon Ball Super anime will return. Toei Animation has shot down another Dragon Ball Super rumor. Toei Animation's media representative David Satt told IGN no new episodes of Dragon Ball Super are being produced at this time. This comes roughly a month after Toei Animation shot down similar reports. A publication posted, then later changed, a short vague article about Dragon Ball Super anime episodes coming, but Toei Animation responded to IGN saying, and I quote, "We can only say that this is not true at the moment. We never mentioned or made any announcements about more episodes of Dragon Ball Super," end quote. As of course, once we head on over to newsweekly.com, the article goes on to state updates. Toei media representative David Satt denies the rumors. He told Newsweek that there are no new episodes of Dragon Ball Super being produced at this time. As it goes on to state, a new report states that Dragon Ball Super Season 2 will return in July this year, which there was no indication of any sort of Season 2 like title having to be placed for Dragon Ball Super, but I digress. Now, these articles are basically insinuating that July is not the window date in which Dragon Ball Super will return. As of course, if we go back to 2015 of July was the debut of Dragon Ball Super the anime, in which of course we do understand that right now it would be the perfect time to reintroduce Dragon Ball Super once more in July, but 2019, according to Toei's media representatives, is not the official window date. However, there are lots of people that are doubting this, and rightfully so. However, when looking back at what Toei Animation wants to do, right now the primary focus for Toei Animation and Shueisha is the Dragon Ball Super manga, the Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc starring Moro having to battle against Goku and Vegeta. Right now that is the primary focus, and to be technical, that is the real continuation of Dragon Ball Super, following the events of the Tournament of Power, following the events of Dragon Ball Super Broly. So Dragon Ball Super never technically ended, it only continued in the form of the manga. But what does this mean for the overall anime? Are we going to see the anime once more return and adapt these features in the form of actual episodes? Yes, but according to Toei, it looks like right now that doesn't seem to be the case. Now of course, we are going to be getting bombshell news sometime in April/May of Dragon Ball Super's position and whether or not it's going to be slated for July of 2019. For me, my original guess was July 2019 or October of 2019. However, between April and May, we are going to get more information as to what is going to happen involving Dragon Ball Super, the overall direction, and possibly even the staff if this is the case, if Dragon Ball Super does come out in July. But even if it does, many fans within the community don't want this to be the case. Why? Because a lot of people, a lot of content creators, a lot of viewers, a lot of fans of the product want Dragon Ball Super to be better than what we've seen previously in terms of staff, in terms of the individuals who are writing the story, in terms of the overall direction and narrative. People want to see a good product, a well-developed product, something that isn't in any way, shape, or form rushed. And technically, if Dragon Ball Super were to return return in July, then what does this mean in terms of pacing when compared to the Dragon Ball Super manga? The manga is finally ahead of the anime. However, if the anime does return, does this ultimately mean that the anime is going to supersede the manga in terms of pacing? A lot of people don't want that to be the case, and they want the anime to follow the manga. So with that being said, we will find out in April/May if of course this is going to be the direction or not. If they decide to have the anime return, however, there's also another question that's looming within the community, and that's what exactly is going to be the fate of the animation going forward with Dragon Ball Super. Are we going to have the return of Yamamoro, or are we going to see Shintani sheets be adapted in Dragon Ball Super and getting a different art/animation style going forward once the anime does return? It's inevitable. Dragon Ball Super at some point will return, and if it doesn't happen this July, then at some point it will. However, there is that chance that Dragon Ball Super will in fact definitely return in July. However, the company itself is not giving us a definitive confirmation yet. And if Toei Animation is denying these rumors, then obviously they're holding something back. And it's as clear as day, if anyone has an IQ above a doorknob, that Toei Animation and Shueisha do in fact have plans for Dragon Ball Super, even going as far as I do dare say after Toriyama's passing. Toei Animation and Shueisha do know what they're doing, they do have a plan behind closed doors, and of course some people may know, some people may not, but to the general public they have not disclosed any further information to Dragon Ball Super returning in July, not of course until April/May when we have a definitive answer on yes or no. But this is where the fandom splits in terms of division. Some people want the anime to return as quickly as possible, while other people want the anime to simply take its time in developing a good product. So it's a little difficult in trying to get one's opinion when someone wants something fixed over the other when it comes down to the anime returning. However, we also have a little bit of information for Super Dragon Ball Heroes Anime Episode 10, and the release date for that episode is going to be on April 18th. So in case you guys are wondering about Grand Priest Goku versus Hearts, or perhaps maybe seeing Jiren fight Zamasu as our heroes are going to be going to Universe 3, we are going to have that episode air on April 18th, and the following description for that episode goes as follows, and I quote, "The prison planet's core area warriors have been clashing with strong fighters from all the universes. In the newest episode entitled Universal Conflict Arc, Universe 11's strongest warrior Jiren finally clashes with Hearts." So it looks like Hearts is going to finally fight Jiren. Now Jiren being a very powerful adversary against Hearts, Zamasu, Cumber, Orin, Kamen, we understand that now for episode 10 you guys can expect to see Jiren in combat once more against Hearts. And yes, maybe Goku might get involved in this particular fight, but as of right now there's no definitive confirmation on whether or not Grand Priest Goku or Ultra Instinct Goku is going to fight against Hearts, but perhaps maybe against Merge Zamasu or somebody else. Now we also have a little bit of information for the Super Dragon Ball Heroes video game character known as Shiratsu, as he does have a new form in the game itself, and this form is listed as quote a combined form. So perhaps maybe Shiratsu is going to somehow combine himself with Amazu in creating whatever it is that you guys see on screen, which is a pretty cool thing. And if you guys haven't seen my update on Shiratsu, he is basically a time patroller that actually went against Goku. He was actually supposed to be siding with Xeno Goku before a particular timeline fell and he wasn't able to recover it. So he went absolutely insane. He's trying to enforce his own sense of justice upon the current timeline now, and it's required for all of our heroes to stop him before he destroys basically the entire universe. So the final bit of information that I have for you guys here today is Vic Mignogna, and I haven't talked about Vic Mignogna on this channel at all. However, a Dragon Ball exclusive convention known as KamehaCon is going to be having Vic Mignogna be a part of this event on April 12th until April 14th, in which I will be attending this year's KamehaCon as well. I was there actually for last year's KamehaCon and I vlogged the entire thing, so I plan on doing the same thing this year. And if you guys just so happen to be at KamehaCon, come stop by, say hello, let's talk a little bit of Dragon Ball. Now there is a lot of controversy involving Vic Mignogna right now within not only the voice actor community, but the Dragon Ball community, the convention community, and lots of lawsuits going back and forth on the entire issue. But I'm here to let you guys know that courtesy of Nick Requeta, we do have confirmation right now, courtesy of Ty Beard, who is representing Vic Mignogna in court for these allegations that are made against him, is going to be attending this year's Kamehacon. So if you guys are looking forward towards meeting Vic Mignogna, it's going to be a pretty cool thing because you have the voice actors and actresses of Vegeta, Majin Buu, Goku, Frieza, Cell, you have everyone there, and now to be a part of this event, we have the voice actor of Broly. So hopefully enough, that's going to be a really fantastic event to go to. And of course, as always, if you guys are not following me on Twitter, follow me at Twitter at UnrealEntGaming. I'll keep you guys posted for that. So let me know what you all think down below for Dragon Ball Super the anime, particularly because with Vic Mignogna having to be a part of this, with us having to find out a bit more information about Super Dragon Ball heroes, that's cool. But the primary thing I want to talk to you guys here today about is Dragon Ball Super the anime. What are your thoughts on it? Are we going to have the Broly movie having to be retold? That's going to be really difficult because with everything involving Funimation and Vic Mignogna, if they just so happen to bring and adapt the Dragon Ball Super anime's return in the form of retelling the Broly movie, then does that mean Vic Mignogna is going to be a part of it? You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a little weird to see whether or not they're going to recast him or bring him back. But for the anime itself, do you guys think that we're going to see the return of Dragon Ball Super this year? Is it going to happen in July? Is it going to happen in August? Is it going to happen in October? Or is it going to happen in 2020? The beginning of a new decade, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Once more, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope you guys have a great time. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys go ahead and slap a like down below. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We are so close. We're nearing the road to 600,000 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. So let me know what you all think. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune back in for the next video, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll be in touch. Peace!
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming and all his social media platforms. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications so you can be the first to know every time that he uploads a new video.
Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god!
The fuck, Zarbon? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes, but Jesus Christ, that's huge!